You want to know something really weird about this movie? Okay, so first things first, Taron Egerton was in Kingsman 2. In Kingsman 2, Elton John was in that movie as Elton John. He was captured, and it was a whole story of him being captured, and he was in Kingsman 2. So that's that. Elton John and Taron Egerton were in a movie together before this movie. This movie is directed by the guy who did Eddie the Eagle and 50% or other half of Bohemian Rhapsody. So there's just so many relations to this one movie that are outside of this movie that is just kind of crazy to me. Rocketman. Thank you to Fandango for an early access screening 2 weeks early before Rocketman released on May 31st. And so this movie is basically Elton John's bio in a fantasy musical world. And what I mean by that, it is the story of Elton John. It's just told in a very fantasy-like terms and like musicals and singing. And you know what? I'll say this. I know everyone's going to compare this movie to Bohemian Rhapsody because it's the director of Bohemian Rhapsody or part of Bohemian Rhapsody, and the movie just came out like 7 months ago. People are already comparing it. And I'll say this. Me personally, I'd rather watch this over Bohemian Rhapsody because me personally, I like musicals more than just bio movies. Even though this movie does follow the cliche kind of, he gets his fame, gets his fortune, and then he starts falling over to drugs, alcohol, and a bunch of stuff like that. But it is Elton John, and I'm not the biggest Elton John fan, so going to this movie, I wasn't really excited at all, to be honest. I mean, I was excited because I like Taron Egerton. I like him a lot. I like him in Kingsman. He's got a really good little role in the movie, with Tom Hardy's twins. What is it called? I can't think of it right now. He's good in that too. He's good in basically everything I've seen him in. Eddie the Eagle, for example, same director. And so in this movie, he's Elton John, and I think he kills it. I really do. The choreography in this movie is excellent. The singing from everyone is really good. Now, in the teasers, when the teaser came out for Elton John, this movie, and Taron just sung, I was like, that doesn't sound like him. But watching the full movie, he did a great job, in my opinion. He wasn't lip singing. He did sing his whole role, and he did a really good job, especially the choreography and the character of Elton John. I bought him as Elton John. He did the outfits. They went to his life, his personal life. I love the beginning when it deals with his dad and everything. I thought that was really good, heavy kind of stuff with Bryce Dallas Howard as his mom. And then, of course, in the middle of the movie where we get to learn more about Elton John and how he is a homophobic and he likes men and he's trying to deal with that. And he's trying to be a rock star, but there is an issue. He's gay, but people don't take him seriously, people kind of judge him for that, and he just wants to make good music, and he wants to love a man. There's nothing wrong with that at all, and in this movie, it shows that, and it deals with issues with that, and I really liked all that stuff. I do think the directing was really good, especially with the musical scenes. There's a bunch of musical scenes, and I will say that if you're not a musical fan, I don't think you're really gonna like it, because they're singing every, 10 minutes, and there is some heavy stuff in this movie. I mean, again, it is an R-rated movie for sure, I would say. It does go deep into his homophobic life, the drugs, the drinking, everything that's all the issues that pretty much Bohemian Rhapsody didn't do, this movie does, and I enjoyed that. But then again, if you like the rock star, just kind of a concert movie, then you're going to enjoy Bohemian Rhapsody a lot more. This movie, not so much. Again, it's a musical though, so if you like musicals, for sure go see it, because it does have some good musicals. And then, like I said, the movie is a fantasy, they said, like a fantasy-like. There's certain scenes where they're talking, and all of a sudden he'll turn around, and there'll be a concert scene, and he'll be singing in a new costume, new outfit kind of stuff. And those scenes sometimes are very jarring, and that's my biggest issue with this movie. There's one scene in particular, it's not a spoiler, I would say there's a scene where they're at a dinner, and it's between Elton and his mom, and it's a really dramatic scene. Really dramatic. I was like, that's good acting. I love the feeling I have right now. He goes to the bathroom, he comes back, and when he's walking out, the camera, it's like a cut, and he turns into a new outfit, and it's the same restaurant, same lighting, same kind of seat and everything, but when he sits down, he's got a new outfit on, it's a new person in the seat. It's not his mom anymore, it's another person, and it's another whole scene, another day, I'm guessing, and it's that stuff right there. It was a little jarring. There's also one scene where it does involve him and the song Rocketman. When you see it, to me, it was cool, but it was just so out there and different that sometimes, again, it's a little jarring. And there's, again, with the dinner scene, you have this dramatic scene, really good acting scene, then it just turns to like a musical song for a second. It kind of kills the vibe for a second because you want to sing to the song, whatever. Because most of the songs are Elton John songs. Then there's sometimes where it's just like songs they actually written, which I enjoyed as well. Again, the movie just overall, it's very different and it can be very jarring to some people. I'm going to give Rocketman a solid B. Again, I really enjoyed the movie overall. Again, Taron Egerton, he's a talent. He's a superstar. He should have been Han Solo. This movie proves how much he can do. I mean, dang, he's an action star in Kingsman, then he can go ahead and do this, and he is dramatic, and he's awesome in this role. I really enjoyed him. I thought everyone was good, and this movie, for a bio movie being different and musical, I was entertained. I enjoyed it. I would definitely watch it again. Anyway, guys, enjoy this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, guys.